name is Robert Cornelius. I am an actor, teacher, and an activist based in Chicago. I've been in the theater for about 35 years. I I spent most of my life in Chicago. I've done a lot of regional theater. In the 90s and early aughts, I traveled around the country with a band called Poi Dot Pondering, which actually helped strengthen my theater career. I feel like uh, the more art you do, the more art you can make. I spent 11 years from 2007 to 2018 as the arts education director for Victory Gardens Theater here in Chicago, working in schools around the city. I probably, in the 11 years I was there, we probably worked with over 37,000 kids in different capacities. We teach generally acting and playwriting. The goal is to help kids find their voices and to work their creative muscles and to understand that what they say matters. Because of the mission
Yeah.
of Merrimack Rep, we want to make sure that the kids are creating. We work on new scripts, and so we encourage them to work in groups to create a piece of theater from scratch. They will be mentored by parts of the staff and marketing and production. We've got somebody to help them with costumes and that sort of thing. And they work in groups, so they always have somebody to bounce ideas off of, as well as to have somebody to keep their feet to the fire. They are given creative license, and we are there to help to shape their pieces and to help them understand character development and those sorts of things. And at the end of the 3-week session, it culminates in a performance of the work that they have done so far. So you'll be seeing monologues as well as short plays from each of the groups that we've separated. The difference this year is we will be doing it virtually. And we've been doing a lot of research and that sort of thing. And so we believe that we can engage the kids just as we always have. We will let them have breakout sessions in the afternoon. There will be breaks filled in, but every day will have some sort of a physical component and a performative component. So we will keep the kids engaged and they will have a blast. We are developing artists as well as arts appreciators. And it's important for kids to know what I like to do, actually. What I like to do is demystify the process of theater. There are many jobs that kids can have that go from construction to makeup to fundraising and those sorts of things. And it's always fascinating to watch the kids learn what goes into creating a production. I think that especially at this time in our existence in this country, it is really important to help kids develop their voices, because it's important to hear from them all the time, to know what they're thinking and how they are searching to find their place in the world. I believe that I always like to say that kids are kids are kids. I've worked all over the country with young people, from Montana to Los Angeles to New York, as a matter of fact. And I think that the commonality is that they are concerned that their voices are not being heard. So we are set up to make sure that they always have input in the curriculum. They always have input in what they're writing, and whatever they create comes from their voices. Most important thing to learn about Young Company is that as I said, we are developing artists. We like the young people to be ambassadors. This program continues throughout the year, where the kids are invited to rehearsals and shows that are in development. They get to meet with the staff and talk about Young Company with their friends. We like to have them in for special performances and do pre and post show sort of discussions, so that they feel like they are a part of the theater. I think that developing artists are as important to a theater as every other aspect, and helps a theater look to the future. When we have alumni who are interested in coming back, and they talk about us when they get to college and that sort of thing, I think that it's really wonderful to have those voices out there who have had great experiences and who can tell you what the theater has to offer. So I'm really excited to be with these kids and to spend time with them and to hear what they have to say.